Welcome back. Here, residents of Hendrina in Mpumalanga are spending the festive season without clean drinking water. They say the water supplied by Steve Tshwete Municipality is dirty and is not even safe for bathing. They were relying on the water from the embattled Optimum Coal Mine's purification plant. But now that Eskom has cut off power supply to that mine due to non-payment, the problems there have increased in size. eNCA's Moloko Moloto is following the story for us from Hendrina this afternoon. I see one of those water tankers that have been dispatched to that area, Moloko, but they've been little comfort, haven't they, for the people there?
Hi, Tembekile, absolutely. I mean, the tanker that you see behind me is one of the two that in the past hour or so came to give people here water. However, what has happened was that the one truck that you see behind me is carrying dirty water, literally water that no human being should consume. And this is a fact that was acknowledged by a local councillor, Dr. Skosana, who, as people were receiving this water, even when made an announcement to say, please do not drink this water, it is not good for consumption. Now, the other truck, though, was carrying clean water, so the encouragement was that people should rather use the water that is dirty to flush the toilets, maybe to do the washing and things such as that. But the question is, why give people dirty water in the first place? But this is the question that I'm going to pose to the executive mayor of Steve Tshwete local municipality, Councillor Bahudi Tolo. Executive Mayor, thank you so much for joining us. First and foremost, I can bet with the last 10 rand in my pocket, Executive Mayor, that you look neat and clean. You certainly had clean water in the morning where you are staying. I mean, are you happy that people that you are leading are not having clean water?
First and foremost, as Steve Tshwete local municipality, want to apologize to the entire community of KwaZulu-Natal Hendrina for the crisis of water that has developed in this area. It is an issue that has taken all of us by surprise. We did not expect it. It is for that reason that we are saying, and we know that water is life. People can't live without water. And it's for that reason that we are intervening. We have sent into this place different, should I say, truckers bring water for the people to drink. I want to acknowledge that, yes, one of the tankers that brought water here carried dirty water. And upon inquiry, we were told that the reservoir that carries the water, once the water level goes down, then the water becomes dirty. It is the reason why the water in this one tanker is dirty, and yes, we don't want people to drink this water. Now we are changing, we are going to take water from other reservoirs where the water is still clean. And we are saying all other tankers, more than 10 tankers that are bringing water to KwaZulu-Natal Hendrina carries clean water. It is only this one, and we are saying to our people, we are sorry that this tanker brought in here not clean water, and we are going to stop it and not going to take water from that reservoir anymore until such time the water level goes up and the water is clean.
Okay, Executive Mayor, your residents have been telling us that since Monday, when the water supply was cut, they have been receiving dirty water anyway. And when you say that you are going to make sure that going forward they get clean water, the other truck had clean water. Why do you even have to give them dirty water in the first place? Couldn't you go and get clean water from where you got the other clean water? What was so impossible with that?
Now, I want to tell you that there is nobody in his right senses who can, on his own or consciously give people dirty water.
But you just did.
I am saying that we're not aware that this water is dirty until such time that the water was brought here. And we inquired as to why is the water dirty. And when we inquired as to why is the water dirty, we were told it is because the reservoir levels have gone down in that very reservoir. But not all the tankers that are bringing water here are bringing dirty water. It is only this tanker and this tanker alone.
So are you saying the residents are lying when they say since Monday they have been receiving dirty water?
Well, the information that I'm getting from my officials and everything is that the water that has been brought here has been clean water. It is only this one. And that's why the other tanker that is brought, that you see here next to you, has got clean water.
Executive Mayor, you did in your opening statement say that you were taken by surprise. But the people of your area are saying that this is happening for the second time. Sometime in February, they had a similar crisis. And we understand that this was caused by the fact that Tegeta Mine, a Gupta-owned mine company that is operating the water treatment plant that is supplying this area with water, owes Eskom 6 million rand. That is why Eskom cut electricity, hence people here don't have water. I mean, that arrangement on its own, where you have a third party, whereas you are a municipality, is it not your responsibility to be providing these people with water?
It is indeed our responsibility to provide these people with clean water, and that's why we are trying our best to do that. Let me explain the situation. Now, we have got our own system in Hendrina that brings water to the people here. Now, that system got broken at some stage. That's why we have had to get into an agreement with a third party to supply water to this community here. We have got an agreement with Proxa. That is a company which we are paying 2 million every month so that it is able to give water to the people of KwaZulu-Natal and Hendrina. Now, this time around, we are told that Eskom cut them electricity and therefore they cannot pump. That's why we've got this crisis here. Now, in a month's time or in 2 weeks' time, our system will be in order, and we are no longer going to depend on Eskom or on Tegeta. I mean, on what is this company?
Yes, Tegeta is the company that is owning Optimum Mine.
Or on Proxa to supply our people with water.
All right, thanks very much, Executive Mayor Bahudi Tolo. He is in charge of this municipality. The fact of the matter is that despite the promises that he is making, in the end, today as matters stand, the people of Zamuguhle and the small town of Hendrina do not have water, and they are getting the water that is dirty. And the question is, who deserves dirty water?
And I suppose, Moloko, we can't have any of these conversations outside of the context of it. I'm not sure if you're able to hear me, Moloko, but I'm going to give this one more bash. I think you can hear me now, Moloko. We can't have this conversation, of course, outside of the context of this election year that we are going into, and it'll be interesting to see if, for the people of Hendrina, this water situation will become a voting issue.
Well, there's no doubt, Tembekile. I mean, this is the town that is governed, the municipality that sits in Middelburg is governed by the African National Congress, and it's been governed by the ANC since the dawn of local government. And the ANC, like all the other political parties, in every election period, they promise water, all these basic services. Anyway, water, we all agree that it's a basic commodity which all of us deserve to have access to. Now, the question, therefore, and some of the people, as they were receiving this dirty water here, were very angry, frustrated, saying that next year they will not vote. But of course, the question is, even if they do not vote, how will that change the situation?
All right, Moloko Moloto, let's leave it there. Moloko is out in Hendrina for us following